Hey everyone, it's me Martin and today we're going to continue GTA 3 with my awful English commentary. So what happened in the previous episode? Well, I was doing some missions for other people who were giving me missions with their phones and literally that's it. The people was like, if I remember correctly, it was El Burro and Marty Chunks, and yeah, their missions was pretty interesting but also boring at the same time. While Burro's missions were pretty fun and it has some kind of attitude to the plot, at least for our relationship with the Diablos and how can I say, with the triads. You know how the things ended up well. Well, the Diablos are respecting us while the Triads is the complete opposite because they're hating us as hell. And as we heard in the radio, there was a group called Crap, and what we need to know about Crap, it's basically free people who's against modern society, especially communication. So they're basically against phones in 2001, and yeah, Crap is basically a pretty fun name for a group like this. And if I'm correct, there was also a group called Count Flaps in Liberty City Stories, if I'm correct. So that's it. So now what's the mission? Well, Cipriani, the protagonist from Liberty City Stories, has given to us a mission, and in this mission we need to take out take out some guys who driving cars, which is triad supplies, which are triad supplies, and yeah, we need to explode them up. Unless I'm hearing the radio, there isn't any interesting. So we're going to listen to GTA 2 radio, because why not? Oh wait, this is actually GTA 1 radio. And I'm not going to cheat, so I'm going to use the basic weapons. And I know Abel has some grenades, but wait, I also have my grenades. So yeah, maybe I can kill these fools without shooting them. But this guy driving really fast, and yeah, he making the whole mission a little bit harder, but no problem. I just need to calculate where I should drop the bomb. Okay. Yeah, I have this. No, it's in the wrong direction. How about that? No, I was late. Yeah, because I wasn't sure that he continuing his own way. I thought he would turn right here. But whatever. At least I can drive my stallion and it's in a pretty good shape. And the music in the radio, or I mean the hip-hop music, is, I guess, don't have much to life. I don't know what's the name of the song, but I know it's basically it will be the theme song for GTA Advance. Okay, there you are. Explode! Come on! It did work. Yeah, a little bit. The car seems a little bit damaged, and it's gone. Yeah, I know I have the M16, but I'm about to do the missions as normal as I can, and yeah, it will take some time. But hey, let me think. The first video was almost an hour long, and probably this one will be too if I'm not going to play as a pro player. So, when you're gonna stop? I need a place where I can blow you up, you hear me? Oh, damn it. I'm not going to turn back. I don't want to be arrested by these bricks, by these cops, by these corrupt bastards. How about this Toyota, because that was the basic car model for this car, for this vehicle. Just go away. Interesting fact, in Vice City, if you shot a cop who's chasing you in his own car, once you shoot him, he'll escape. He's going to leave his own car, because Vice City was the first game where if you shoot someone while while the pedestrian driving the car, it will make him scared or her scared. It was a new function in the game, and it was added to even to the cops, and thanks to that they seems like a little bit scared guys who's still about to chase some criminals down. But I'm going to stall, I guess, Tony's mom's car, and yeah, I think she wouldn't mind it because she'll will buy another one once I return to her. Okay, which radio it is? No, it's not Chatterbox, and I don't want to copyright. And the advertisement is still going on, but I'm not going to change the radio. Who knows when it will over? If I'm correct, this is the Liberty City Park advertisement. Yeah, Liberty City Park, I was correct. Alright, don't run away. Oh, I got 4 level heat. I didn't notice that. Alright, you guys can run away now. The funny thing is, these people are working with the Triads, but they don't even look like a tribe member. So I killed basically innocent people, fathers who have families. That's pretty dark, but we all know Tony and Claude are both psychopaths and they don't care about life. So yeah, I think it's time to go back to him, but I don't know. I know this mission could be a trick. Yeah, I think this is going to be the Triad trick mission. So I think it's better if I move away and pick up some armor. Or maybe this will be the mission where I'm going to meet Salvatore Leon for the first time in the GTA releases, not in the saga. But in the saga we meet Salvatore first time in San Andreas, if I'm correct. Alright, while I'm still I can save my game. I think it was the slot what I need. No, don't need that. Description. Funny thing is, if you're playing in Rainbow Miser, these icons will be replaced by pickups or weapons. And imagine you will have M60s, at least in Portland. Oh no, the naked guy. If I'm remember right, this guy will appear in later titles in the talking radios, like in Vice City Pressing Issues, or in Liberty City Free Radio. I guess that was in Liberty City Stories the talking radio. Okay. The pickup. Yeah, this is the mission where I need to. Okay, his mother still angry about him. Okay, this is the trick mission. Or the trap mission, I don't even know how to call it. Or how shall I? But yeah. Tony Cipriani, I think the voice actor forgot something to spell his own character's name right. But who knows, maybe he was in a hurry or he was in stress about something. I like the fact that in the PS2 version, the Leon Sentinel looks a little bit darker than in the PC release, and I don't get it why. I mean, all the cars in the PS2 version looks a little bit better because they have darker textures and it really fits to the dark tone of Liberty City. Alright, now we can use the Spash, which isn't a Spash, it's kind of like a Spash shotgun, but it's more like an Remington 817. Maybe that's how I should call it. 817. Yeah, okay. Whatever. For a pump action shotgun it works automatically if we change the targets. Yeah, something like that. Alright. I think everyone's down except the ones who's sitting behind the waiting behind the car or right next to. Alright, no evidence. No evidences, I got the money, and yes, the next mission won't be hard, I guess. Yeah, sure, we're going to have some issues with the trials again, but at least we don't have to shoot anybody.
Well, but you don't think...
No, I don't. Never. Now listen to me. It makes perfect sense. Kids these days, they can play on...
Alright, let's just change the radio. Okay, the hip-hop radio will be over, which is sad because in the hip-hop radio in GTA 1 you will hear the Joe Wright song, which is basically the first GTA theme song, I guess. Tony's still busy. Yeah, they're about to celebrating the loss of the Forelli families. Yes, because this mafia is basically gone forever. Until you explode. Makes sense. And it's probably the most funniest thing in GTA 3. Alright. Let's use the best car in the whole game and go to the place. Go to Joey's garage. Well, we can listen some funky song. Alright, there we are. The problem with this video is that I really don't have anything in my mind to say it, and is that my car's red light through the garage door? Alright, it's gone. It will be really funny if I hit someone in the cutscene. Whoops, whoops, wrong radio. Alright, let me just turn around. Yes, that's it. And the funny thing is, if I damage my car, nobody's going to say that it's a bad thing. And I'm ruining the day. They'll just be like, okay, it's Claude, he's driving shit, but at least he knows how to take care of us. And the triads are shooting us, but because the car's wheels are unpoppable, undestructible, that's so that we can enjoy the ride. Maybe the car will have less HP. It's an interesting detail that the porn theater is always open in the night, but when it's dusk or noon, it just turns into closed. And somebody said or complained about that little detail. It's not in the definitive edition, which is pretty weird, because even for a game which is basically the same as the original, has less details but more bugs. I don't know how the bugs are fixed in the later patches, but I hope this little detail has returned. Hey, if they can fix the shitty rain, they can bring back some stuff from the original games. Alright, everything seems to be fine. I'm not going to explode this car. Okay, come on, push me. Give me the limit. Push me the limit. Hey there. Thanks for waiting for me. You guys are great. Alright, and we're going to get the first mission from Salvatore Leon after that little cutscene. After that little cinematic cutscene. That's a perfect word for it.
Come on, let's introduce you to the Don.
Hey, Luigi!
Oh, my girls have been missing you so long, Salvatore. You've been away.
I just love how these models have the same body. The only difference is basically the head. I mean, I think Luigi's supposed to be a tall guy, and Joey needs to be the shorter one. And we all know Tony is the fat one. But really, everybody looks basically the same except Tony in this cutscene, and Salvatore because of his brownish suit.
Terrific, terrific. Now listen, you guys, you go inside while I talk to our new...
Oh no! The game didn't crash, simply just playing the fool. Sometimes just drops back me into the Windows, but for no reason. At least the game doesn't crashing. Does not crashing.
Me and the fellas need to talk business, so you're gonna look after my girl for the evening. Hey, Maria, move your butt.
And yeah, I know sometimes the recording is lagging, and yeah, I have a really old and low-end PC, but I think it's a pretty good thing if we are playing old games like GTA 3 or Vice City, because at least these games will not crash.
Keep your big mouth shut. Take the limo, but bring it back in one piece. You hear me? Now watch her. She's
I mean, the only time when GTA 3 crashed, I think it was when I was playing on a trainer, and thanks to that I kept heat level 6. And when I somehow lose this heat, but I was still unable to keep it, the game crashed. It got error. It got an error because if you forcing the game to keep the highest heat level in the game, sure, the trainer does its job. But when the game, I don't know, take 1 star away, it will automatically re-increasing the heat level. But because this thing couldn't happen in this game, the game automatically crashing because it doesn't know how to react to it. There's a difference when you pushing a key, which making the command for this heat level stuff, between the fact when you already stop the when you already make the 6 stars unchangeable. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think that's the reason why GTA 3 sometimes crashing, because I'm forcing the game to crash because of this heat level stuff, and because of the trainer programs, which can make the game a little bit exhausted. And I think this is the reason why GTA Vice is also crashing, or the fact that this game has some not issues, more details and more assets. Thanks to that, the game's engine couldn't handle it very much. That's why GTA San Andreas always crashed on everyone's PC, especially the time when it got released. Then there was a guy called not Fido, Silent, who basically patched everything to make San Andreas more stabilized game. And this is the boring part of the game, because all you have to do is wait, I think for 10 seconds, and then the police will arrive. Is that my car up there? I think it is. I was driving a red color Kuruma. Yes, it's my car. So yeah, in this video I'm about to trying to complete every Cipriani and every Salvatore mission. Funny thing is that some of these SWAT members are laughing menacingly. For why, I don't know. I think it's some kind of randomized quote or dialogue between them. But also, if they left the building, they left the with their vehicle, what they driving or what they sitting in, they also starting to laughing. And all these laughing sounds. Oh hey dude, are you escaping from the law or something? For an NPC, you're driving pretty great, I can tell. So as I was saying that, I think the laughing sound files came from GTA 2, because once you start how can I tell, kill frenzy or rampage, the player will start laughing like some kind of cartoon villain or something. And yeah, they just use the sound file in the game in this one, and yeah. For some odd reasons, every SWAT team members of this game are basically psychopaths or sociopaths who likes killing. Alright, so Maria likes us, and this cop these cops are got drunk for some odd reason, but this is Liberty City, everyone's around is a fool. Alright, just go away, I want to steal this car, I want to steal this car. And I was really trying to say about Maria in this game, I know many people had some crush on her when the game got released because of her personality.
Exactly, bud. Well, you hit the nail on the head.
She was kind of funny and charming and everything else, but the thing is that I wasn't interested in. There's two reasons. First, I first saw her in GTA San Andreas as a girl, as a sugar girl, who only was interested about money, and that's why she married later to Salvatore Leon. And the second time when I really started to analyzing her character was in Liberty City Stories. In Liberty City Stories, we know Maria was a pretty self-aware woman, and yeah, she was acting like a stereotypical sugar girl who was saying things that she doesn't care about Salvatore, but she likes him because for some stuff, obviously drugs and money. And she used Cipriani to get her on illegal activities. So yes, thanks to because I knew her past before I knew her in GTA 3. When I was playing in GTA 3 as more like a person who liked to focusing on the game's character, I already judged her as a character who just liked to playing the cute girl, while she is basically a narcissistic person. Even though in GTA 3 she was represented as a typical innocent, kind girl who just hanging out with the wrong persons. And that's it. And the best reason why she isn't weirdo like in Liberty Stories, because I think in San Andreas she was a pretty normal person. But so I was saying in GTA 3 you can hearing her voice in Chatterbox, and yes, you definitely can tell her that she's a completely harmless person. But okay, that's all I can say about her. I think I was talking about him a lot more than most people should have. And yes, there's a theory that she might died in the last cuts in GTA 3, and some people are saying that only Claude just pulled the trigger on his own pistol, on his own shotgun to make her mount shot when she was complaining about her hair and nails. Okay, so what's the mission? There's a gang war around the Liberty City, around in Portland, and we need to take out some Triad gang members. And the funny thing is that Claude basically making a little encounter with every gang in the whole game. Yeah, it's Maria on the phone. It's pretty funny. I was talking about her and now we can hearing her voice in this channel. But why? But wait, as I was remembering, as I remember, in earlier, I think one of my earlier videos, I was noticed the fact that that she was talking in the radio without meeting her, and she was talking to Claude. She was talking about Claude that he's a pretty silent dude who treats her pretty well, but he never talks to her. And yeah, and I was like, wait, she was supposed to talking about this because she doesn't even met to Claude. But that's it. That's all about. But that's all I about to say about her. Okay, so and I forgot what I was about to trying to say. Oh no, maybe I should stop the video and rewatch the whole scene. That's what I was talking about. So yeah, this is the time where I need to think.
What do you mean like me? Well, what are you insinuating? That he's on the radio? Well, probably not. You're listening to Chatterbox, where your opinion matters, or...
Whatever. It's not important. Okay, I'm about to shoot this guy with this rifle. Alright. I think I shot him. I shot his arm off, right or left. I think it was his left arm, but okay.
Town hall. Laszlo, the people have spoken. They have said no, not in my town. So folks, if you're listening,
Alright, so what's going to be the next mission? I think there will be one less mission for Tony Cipriani, and I can do every other mission for Salvatore Leone.
About telling those morons in the suits, no thanks. Not in my town. Not while I have a breath in my body and hope in my soul.
Okay. What else I need? Well, I don't know. I just need one pistol. I got to save the game. And yes, I'm going to watch the whole thing. Okay, I find out what I was really trying to say. So, I noticed that in the game that most of the people, most of the gangs are making content with Claude, at least they're giving him missions. Unlike the Triads, who are the victim in the whole game. I mean, we don't know anything about the leaders, what they're doing, what they trying to do with their gangs. We're just killing them, and there's not even a full mission where we can interact them as what they've been doing with their deals. And yeah, that's it. Hey there, can I help? Is there something wrong? Are you trying to say something? That's why you always looking into my windows. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, are you stealing my money? What the hell is wrong with you? Are you stealing my money? This is a robbery. How dare you? No thoughts in my nearby. So yeah, that's it. The Triads are basically the most biggest victims in GTA 3 and Liberty Stories. But in GTA San Andreas, they are CJ's best friends. Besides Caesar and the Grove Street families. Okay, so I think now Tony Cipriani is about to do some vengeance for destroying his home, because there's a theory that that some Triads are basically destroyed his home, and now he's about to pay them back with this bomb trick. So yeah, there's a trash truck filled with bombs, and we just need to stall it and show the Triads who's the boss around here. And there's one problem. This car is really sensitive, and if we hit so many things with it, it will explode. That's the whole intense shit about this mission, but it's actually not that hard. We just need to be careful and patient, because you need some. And thank God I have some patience, and this for this game. Oh no, the stereotypic Japanese fighter, kung fu master, yoga dude. Yeah, it's going to be weird as hell. I mean, not weird, more like a weird, the typical stereotypical wise guy who knows everything better than you, and he still don't know how to speak English correctly. Basically, this is the character what I'm seeing when I'm making some interaction with Kenji with his own missions. I don't even know that I should some missions with him, because I really don't like that character, and you don't have to making his missions in GTA 3, because we know what's going to be his fate once you're working with Donald Love. Oh my god, Dragon's Den. Yeah, this guy taking himself so seriously. I just don't like these guys like him. Making big show by saying that I'm serious and I know everything better than you is just not sympathetic for me. Are they giving something to laugh and get it more interesting than be like over dramatic all the time? Okay, I got my shotgun, I got my protection. Bye guys. Have a nice flying tour. And just like Liberty City Stories, the main place got destroyed completely by a white American straight man. Now my videos will be banned all over the world because of for one joke.
But let me answer the question. When I'm in trouble or tempted by those all-you-can-eat breakfast buffets with huge pans of juicy bacon,
Can we get some bacon in here?
Laszlo, I go back to basics. I start the day with a fruity beverage,
Okay, what else I need to do? Well, I'm going to save the game and I'm going to do the rest missions for, I don't know, Salvatore Leone, and I need a car, and I think it will be the best one. Don't you run away from me! Oh, come on guys, really? I know we're mad at each other, but I really need that cabbie, you know? I don't know. I don't know. Is Curly Bob going to accept this type of car, type of taxi? I don't know. It's all about how fast you can be.
you before my master took me under his wing and taught me the joys of soy and origami. Concentration begins in the mind. And
But
spreads to all the
if I will not pick him up, I still know where he's about to go. So yeah, in this mission, the best thing is that once you start this one, you don't have to actually following him. You just need to keep in distant from him. So there isn't anything like you must following him or the mission will be over in 10 seconds. No, there's two ways to fail the mission.
I already visualized the desk.
That is, and the two thing is basically that if you don't arrive the right place where the cutscene. Oh, he break his hand.
Pinky's all bent the wrong way.
Listen, Karate Kid. The
Oh,
dad's stealing one
oh, he broke his pinky finger.
show.
Very sad.
Nowhere.
So yeah, if you're in the wrong place, then the game will be decided that you failed, or saying that. Or the other bad thing is that if you making Kirby shitting his pants if you are too near for him.
Okay, the listener line
To
is
him.
open. This is Chatterbox. You're on the air.
Hey, Laszlo, that last guy was a lunatic. Where'd you dig him up from? The state movie den?
Now things gonna be random, I guess.
Leave us alone for a minute. The Colombian cartel is making spank somewhere in Liberty, but we don't know where.
In the big
They
ship
seem to know everything we're doing.
were also
Some rat. There's a guy
the
named Curly Bob who works the bar.
let me think. The Slash TV side mission was taking place. You know, where you need to killing some folks with the
Taxi home here.
Jason outfit.
And if he's ratting us out,
And once you complete the mission, you will have a chicken suit for reward. You need to complete the game with you need to complete the side mission with a chicken suit. I guess this is how it's count to the 100%.
Office.
Hello.
I don't know.
My name is Donald Love. You're listening to a Love Media station. Enjoy.
Wow, man, that was deep. You know,
Enjoy.
I really like working here. This station, it feels like my second family. Except that we have a snack machine.
If I break my
And I tell you,
car,
working here
if
beats the
I
hell out
put
of
some
these
physical
super
damage on
bitches
it,
outside Kuala Lumpur.
the NPC will be expected.
You're on Chatterbox.
I don't know, but I don't even want to try it. I might know some speedrun tricks, but I'm not a speedrunner. I seriously don't call myself as one. Is this too near for him? You know what? I'm just going to wait. If he's starting running away, then I think everything will be fine. I'm just waiting for him.
Well, you know, I think they were speaking English before we were. The people over here were speaking Shoshone and Cherokee.
Man, Cherokee, Schmerokee.
Okay, I think we'll be fine.
What's up with them calling soccer football? Man, you ever
Oh,
watch
hey, dude.
soccer? Man, that's a boring game, man.
Oh, really?
What soccer is.
What are you doing? Why are you walking in front of me like that? Are you bugged? I don't want to move the vehicle Where is he actually want to go?
And wearing tight pants while you
Okay, he decided. Okay, fuck off, man. I'm really disappointed. I thought we can be, you know, driver and driver and taxi payer partners. I don't know how can I say it.
I'm telling
So yeah, he avoided me. I got rejected by this dude. I'm depressed and this Claude's depressed. And we're going to taking a visit. We're going to visit Portland Harbor.
man, get me in a scrub.
Now I just need to find the place where I can watch the whole cutscene, where we can see the PS2 styled Catalina.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see your point, but you know, you'd be a little cranky too if you're in.
I can explode this barrel. Okay. Just only do my Kubey effect.
Spark gone out of your love life? Looking to add a little adventure to the monotony of monogamy?
Yeah, it's the Fernando.
Fernando Martinez, founder
I first heard him in GTA Vice
of a
City,
revolutionary new way of
the
saving your marriage.
DJ
We understand
in
that to
Emotion,
can think that
but he's basically a pimp in GTA
with our
3.
three-step program, you'll rediscover romance guaranteed.
Hi, my name's Phil. I've got 3 kids, 2 cars, and a mortgage. My love life is going
Okay,
smooth,
I
even
can't wait.
before my wife's car accident.
Let,
Then I
let's just hear some music.
Thanks to Fernando.
This is chart radio, if I'm correct. Hey, why are you shitting your pants? Okay, so he arrived. And we can see these dudes talking each other.
No, I wasn't followed. You got my stuff?
Here's your spank, Scooby. Not talk.
Okay, so the Leons are fighting wars on 2 fronts. They're in a turf war with the Triads, with no sign of either side giving up. Meanwhile, Joey Leone has stirred up some bad blood with the Forellis. Every day they're losing men and influence in the city. Salvatore's becoming dangerous and paranoid. He expects everybody and everything.
And with loyalty like yours, what has he possibly got to worry about?
As we all know, in Caligula, that place turned him into a paranoid freak, Salvatore. And he continued his paranoid in Liberty City stories when he was about to shoot Tony in the head. And we can see his final form in GTA 3. But he basically lost all his charm and he was always suspicious. You're acting kinda sus, Tony. Why are you so sus, Claude? Okay, oh wait, why am I even here? I think this is going to be a cutscene mission. By the way, this is my favorite song from GTA 1. This song really has some kind of charm and I can't tell it why. It sounds like some kind of intro song for a TV show. Come on, jump in!
The cartel has got bottomless funds from pushing that spank crap. If we make an open attack on them,
I remember in GTA 3's PC port, in the original PC port, we could hear him, Salvatore, that he was saying something, but there was no, how can I say, subtitles. And then he started the right dialogue. And it does not appear in GTA 3's Definitive Edition or the PS2 and Xbox version. Just on the PC, but I don't know what was the line. And the funny thing is in GTA 3 that every cutscene place or every place where the meeting with the boss were are visitable. You can invite this place. I mean, you can see this place even after the story. You just need to drive the Dodo very well. Because I think you won't see. You will not see, if I'm correct. Kenji's place and Donna Love's place. If you're really trying to find all the cutscene places. But everyone else is available with cars. Okay, so $100,000. That's all I need to complete this mission, or to start this mission. It's like if GTA 3 was developed by today's EA. But you still have the power to grab this heavy rifle. Makes sense. Okay, so he's holding the boxes with his hands by using telekinetic powers. Telekinesis? Yes, that's what he was doing. Cutscenes are so interesting in these games.
That caller made a really valid point. These kids today have no respect for authority. And
Oh,
there's
it's
one
it's
thing
Phil
that will
Cassidy.
put them into shape.
Let me guess. The
I think he'll be talking about the Australian-American War,
Obese and
isn't it?
good.
Let's just wait.
These kids that thought they were going to be millionaires. Look
Okay, he's acting like a typical boomer.
where has gotten them. Nowhere. It's a dead end. Uncle Sam takes care of his boys and some girls. If more people would join the military, this would be a better country. These kids don't respect veterans. We fought for your freedom. When I came back from the Australian-American War,
Yeah, Australian-American
I didn't
War.
get a welcome. I didn't get a pat on the back from my friends and neighbors saying,
Alright, I'm
"Thank
going to
you
listen
for
to this
fighting
show.
for our
It's
freedom
just
today."
absolutely
After
funny.
years of fighting in the trenches, I come back here and everyone's watching TV.
Now, can you tell me what this Australian-American War was? I mean, I really never heard of it.
God, not another one. Have you read a history book lately, son? The Australian-American War was the biggest war since the big one. I tell you, I didn't do 2 tours and take boomerang.
You know what, let's just start the mission. I already heard the whole thing, and as I was watching Abel's face, he had some crippling depression, so I don't want to make him feel any
Well,
worse.
thanks for the history lesson. All right, let's go over here. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox.
Yeah? Is that Laszlo?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
My name ain't important. It's real unimportant, okay?
No, not really. I mean,
I just love how in this radio show Tony was represented as a dumb, fat Italian guy who's living with his own mother and complaining about it. Pretty accurate for some people in these days. Okay, what about you? Okay, have a nice trip in the air. What the hell? I can't aiming with this controller, and I remember many people hate this mission on the PS2 because it was hard to aiming at, which is pretty reasonable. I'm also suffering this problem.
All cars in the Portland Harbor investigate reported gunfire and explosions.
Okay, there we are. Problem solved. And I like the fact that in GTA 3, if you're falling down from air, you can change your weapons, which is pretty dumb for me.
Stand up for yourself. Don't take no shit. But all I do is to be a good son. And I want her to show that she can.
And this is the most cinematic cutscene in the whole game. And it's pretty well performed, especially the animation when the whole ship's getting sink. And there's me. For some odd reason the car always respawns even if I'm driving it. And we can see this ship work in GTA Vice City as an Easter egg. It got spawned twice. Once near at the Vice City Mall, and another one near in Vice City Ports, if I'm correct. But yeah, that's a nice Easter egg, and nice focusing on GTA 3 though. And we're going to have the last mission for Salvatore Leon, where we can see his true face. And probably in the next video we're going to do every Asuka Custom video, mission.
Here you go, Pogo. Have a fast car.
And help Pogo to his final mission. Just
Is that dance or techno? I don't know. The channels are almost the same in this music. In this music type, the channels are almost the same. I mean, I don't know. What's the difference between dance music and techno? Or maybe I was just saying too much rock, and that's that I don't know anything about electric music.
Cleaner. I'm proud of you, my boy. You kicked the shit out of those grease balls. I just got one little job for you before we can all celebrate. There's a car on the block from Luigi's club. The inside is covered in brains. We gotta help some guy make up his mind and improve a little messy. Take it to the crusher before the cops find it.
Alright, whatever you say, boss. But we're not going to see this car. I know it's a cheetah, but yeah, it's pretty much undrivable. And I see a video about the coolest way to kill Salvatore Leone. It basically is that he was using a, I don't know, modded rubbish truck. He was about to. It was the mission where we need to kill Salvatore Leone, and if I'm correct, the car was completely indestructible. So the player couldn't be destroyed by Salvatore Leone's M16s, because as we all know in GTA 3, Salvatore Leone has a M60. If we kill all his hitmans and Leo members, he will chasing us to death, and he will using a M16. And the thing is that he grabbed this car, put it in his own garage, and he forced basically Salvatore to enter to this vehicle and explode and blow himself up. It was actually a pretty funny video if you think about it. Just a really genius way to kill this mafia boss. And we have Asuka, who's the leader of the Yakuza gang, and I mean the Japanese mafia. But the funny thing about this character is that in the definitive edition, she's bleak. Really, her eyes are in the wrong position. You can take her seriously, and she's always smiling in that version. So yeah. In the definitive edition, she's version of the character is basically just a joke. But in this version, she's a weird and also really vicious lady who's making interesting interactions with Maria. But that's all about her. She's still more enjoyable character than her brother Kenji. And we are in Staunton Island.
Asuka and I are gonna have to talk. Why don't you go cruise around?
You'll need a place to lie low. There's a warehouse at the edge of Belleville that should suit your needs.
And I was and then as I was watching GTA 3 Definitive Edition lives, and some of these scenes, I seen that, how can I tell, on the map, every house in the game were shown in the map. Thanks to that, I can change the radios even when there's news.
Engineers have been working around the clock to get traffic flowing between Portland and Staunton Island once again.
So what I was saying, yeah, is that I'm not going to go there. Oh my god, I need to think what I was talking about. I forgot something again.
And I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off. It started to affect my marriage.
So yeah, in the definitive edition, you can see every safe place in the whole city, and thanks to that, how can I tell? It's making me feel that they shouldn't have done that. Because then to that, it seems like that Claude have been living in Liberty City for years, and he knows every place where he needs to save. Even though Asuka telling you that in Staunton I have we bugged a place just for you to save your own game. So I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that they show every place is where you can save your game, but it's also breaking the story a little bit of the game. Okay, that's all I can complain about. And if I'm correct, in this save file, yes, I can have 2 cars which are going to be used in later missions. But alright, that's it for this episode. Next time I'm going to do every mission for Asuka, and I might think about that I really should do missions for Kenji. But that's for another video. See you guys!